Bonne Bell's Lip Smacker lip glosses were once almost sacred to teens and preteens, a kind of rite of passage as young adults began experimenting with makeup. Inexpensive and available in countless flavors, lip smackers were a coveted commodity on school playgrounds and at birthday parties and sleepovers. But after what seemed like 40 successful years on the market, the maker of Lip Smacker announced it'd be closing its factory doors and selling off the brand. So what exactly happened to Lip Smackers? Bonne Bell was founded in 1927 by John Grover Bell in Ohio. The company's first big hit was 1006 Lotion, an antiseptic face cleanser which Bell had purchased from a local druggist in the 1930s.
In the 1960s, John Grover Bell's son, Jess Bell Sr., took over the family business and decided to shift its focus to a growing market of outdoor enthusiasts. Bell recognized that there would be demand for specialty products that would protect your skin while running, hiking, or skiing.
And among these products was a lip balm for chapped lips in the winter. According to Jess Bell's son, Jess Buddy Bell Jr., the lip balm, quote, didn't taste very good. So he thought, why not put flavor in it? And so a strawberry-flavored lip balm was created, which Bonne Bell began marketing under the brand name Lip Smacker in 1974.
When Lip Smackers originally debuted, its marketing fell in line with Bonne Bell's other outdoor-themed advertising at the time. An early ad read, "At Bonne Bell, we understand the urge to climb a mountain, to feel close to the sky, up where the wind blows free. But we also know that you need down-to-earth protection up there. So we've created everything you need to keep the sun and wind from drying out your skin. There's high-altitude cream to prevent windburn, sunblock, a neat greaseless way to prevent sunburn, and Lip Smackers, the delicious fruit-flavored way to prevent chapping. So listen to the wind, and don't go outdoors without Bonne Bell."
Now, this ad focuses on Lip Smacker's ability to protect your lips from the elements, no matter what outdoor adventure you were embarking on. But soon Bonne Bell began to emphasize another feature of Lip Smackers. Its, quote, delicious flavors.
Now, the history page of Lip Smackers' website states it was, quote, the world's first flavored lip balm. But this isn't actually true. At least in the US, Chapstick had already introduced lip balms in spearmint, cherry, and grape. But regardless, Lip Smackers' early flavors of strawberry, lemon, and green apple were unique. And Lip Smackers didn't just stick to fruit flavors. Other early varieties included cherry chocolate, sugar plum, chocolate mint, peppermint, and even soda.
One of what would become Lip Smackers' most iconic flavors actually started out with a chance meeting. R.W. Middendorf, Executive Vice President of Bonne Bell, was at a sales and marketing conference, where he met W.W. Foots Clements, who just so happened to be the president of the soft drink company Dr. Pepper. The two got to talking and eventually decided that they should market a lip gloss using both their brand names.
And thus, Dr. Pepper Lip Smacker was born in 1975. Dr. Pepper Lip Smacker was wildly popular and paved the way for other soft drink-themed Lip Smackers, including 7-Up, Root Beer, Orange Crush, and Coca-Cola. And soft drinks weren't the only companies who wanted their brands to appear on Lip Smackers. In 1977, a Tootsie Roll Lip Smacker debuted, a chocolate-flavored lip gloss that promised to give consumers the sweetest lips in the world. A flavor for good and plenty licorice candy followed in 1978. And at that time, there were 33 Lip Smacker flavors. 2 decades later, there were 180. Mademoiselle magazine dubbed Lip Smacker the Baskin-Robbins of lip gloss, and 17 called Lip Smackers scrumptious. Bonne Bell perhaps put it best when they advertised, "Lip Smacker lip glosses are so yummy, you can't own just one. How many flavors do you have?" During the 1970s and 1980s, Lip Smackers were targeted at adolescent girls in general, with many advertisements emphasizing how Lip Smackers would make your lips more kissable.
But by the 1990s, Lip Smackers had narrowed its focus to preteen girls, ages 8 to 12, who were generally considered too young for real makeup. With a younger audience, Bonne Bell dropped the rhetoric around kissability and focused on how Lip Smackers were fun.
And the brand didn't just stick to lip gloss. It expanded the Lip Smacker line to include nail polish, face glitter, and perfume. New products and flavor varieties were crucial to maintain attention among young consumers. Gretchen Gall, vice president of Bonne Marketing, told Women's Wear Daily, "Teens take on trends and have a shorter product cycle. They tend to go on to the next thing, in terms of different flavors and different colors." As a product aimed at teens and preteens, Lip Smacker's continued success was a surprise. As Women Wear Daily's Laura Klepacki noted in 1999, just after Lip Smackers celebrated its 25th birthday, "While most teen brands are younger than the customers they court, Bonne Bell's on its second-generation consumer." This longevity meant that parents who were familiar with the brand from their own youth trusted buying Lip Smackers for their children. And it wasn't just that Lip Smackers was continuing to do well. It was actually becoming more successful over time, with sales jumping a reported 51% at the end of March 1999. Lip Smackers became inescapable among preteens. It was at every birthday party and every sleepover. It could be worn around your neck on a chain or clipped onto your backpack or jacket, so you had it ready whenever needed. You could even join the Lip Smackers fan club or take quizzes on Lip Smackers websites. As author, journalist, and beauty historian Rachel Weingarten told Allure Magazine's Mary Lodi in 2022, "Lip Smackers were about being in a secret club with your girlfriends. On some level, we knew we were experimenting with the vestiges of womanhood, but in a very safe way. And the shine was shimmery enough that your friends thought you were daring, and subtle enough that you wouldn't get in trouble for wearing makeup." A continuous influx of new flavors and brand partnerships kept Lip Smackers interesting, relevant, and collectible among young girls. As Toronto Star writer Robin Harvey noted of her own household in 2004, "They have usurped Beanie Babies."
At least in part, the success of Lip Smacker can be credited to Bonne Bell's aggressive marketing and distribution strategies. There was a period of time where you couldn't open a teen magazine without seeing a Lip Smacker ad. And Bonne Bell worked to secure more space on store shelves.
Bonne Bell told Women Wear Daily's Laura Klepacki in 1999, "In the past, retailers had 5, 6, or 7 SKUs. But now we have a full foot and Lip Smackers and gears in every major retailer." In the same article, Gretchen Gall added, "The teen market is growing in double digits, and retailers see us as a right fit and a good way to use their shelf space."
But after 40 years as a staple for teens, Aspire brand, a parent company for Bonne Bell formed by Jess Bell Jr. in 2010, announced to be closing its Ohio manufacturing and distribution facility in 2015 and selling off the US Bonne Bell and Lip Smacker brands. So where did things go wrong?
The news that Bonne Bell and Lip Smackers was closing down its plant was met with surprise among nostalgic consumers, but not necessarily by retailers. The company had been less aggressive in the years leading up to 2015, losing footage on store shelves.
Even so, Lip Smackers had been a mainstay for youth cosmetics for so long, it seemed impossible that it could be going away for good. And indeed, it wasn't. Company Markwins International had actually purchased Bonne Bell and Lip Smackers' US business.
The deal was the result of 2 years of conversations between Aspire brand and Markwins. Markwins president and COO Bill George noted, "We could see there were some challenges in either their marketing strategy or the way the trade was perceiving them. But clearly their business was moving in the wrong direction, so we had a chance to meet the owners."
Markwins was originally founded in 1984 and had been gradually growing its footprint by acquiring other beauty brands, including AM Cosmetics in 2003, who owned Black Radiance and Wet n Wild.
Like Lip Smackers, Wet n Wild had perhaps reached a peak in the 1990s, with inexpensive glitter nail polish and colorful eyeliner. Markwins was able to rejuvenate the brand through advertising, social media campaigns, and celebrity endorsements. By 2005, several chains were reporting that Wet n Wild was experiencing double-digit growth. By 2015, it was, quote, "the number 3 brand in units sold at the register." The hope was that Markwins could do something similar with Lip Smackers. In general, Markwins pledged to bring Lip Smackers to a wider, more diversified audience. And it seems like it might be successful. In 2018, Lip Smackers was reportedly seeing 10% growth in year-over-year sales. So there's hope that Lip Smackers, which have been a rite of passage for tweens and teens for half a century, will continue to be available for decades to come.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you like this look back at the history of Lip Smackers. Lip Smackers were a huge part of my own childhood, so it was really interesting to see what happened to the brand. If you liked Lip Smackers and had a favorite flavor, let me know in the comments below. And if you liked this video and you would like to hear me talk about the history of other companies and their brands, please consider giving this video a like and subscribing to my channel below. Thank you again, and I'll see you next time.